Coming up on MilCyberSync, part 2 of our HammerCon review. Details coming up.
You're watching the MilCyberSync Weekly News with Nick Thomas. HammerCon Special Edition, part 2.
Hello and welcome to the MilCyberSync podcast, reporting on the latest events happening in cyber news. I'm your host, Nick Thomas. And if you like what you hear, please like, share, and subscribe to the podcast on your favorite streaming service, as well as our YouTube channel. We sincerely appreciate it. Moving on now to part 2 of 2 in our HammerCon review. Last week we discussed keynotes, exhibitors, and of course that awesome brisket lunch from good old Mission Barbecue. Now we move on to the presenters and their topics. Josh Bauman is the MCPA's Chief Marketing Officer, as well as an analyst at Air University's China Aerospace Studies Institute, also known as CASE. Josh wrote and presented Enter the Battleverse, China's Metaverse War. This topic introduced us to China's dedication of building into the metaverse, as well as building a separate military metaverse. Josh stated that China's dedication to the metaverse includes $1.75 trillion in infrastructure, an industrial internet, a dual gigabit network, a satellite internet network, as well as a nationally integrated system of big data centers. With such tenacity of investment power, one can ascertain China is positioning itself to lead and potentially dominate in metaverse development with investment and backing by some of the largest tech companies, as well as the Chinese Communist Party itself. If you're interested in learning more, come to our website and view it on our Cyber Magazine special HammerCon edition, as well as our Military Cyber Affairs Journal special HammerCon edition. One of our next presenters was Andrew Stewart. Mr. Stewart is a National Security and Government Senior Strategist at Cisco Systems. He's been with Cisco for the last 4 years, after retiring from almost 30 years in the U.S. Navy, where he last served as the Chief of Operations for Fleet Cyber Command U.S. 10th Fleet. Andrew presented Transforming DoDIN Cyber Operations with Network Infrastructure as Code. A very interesting topic as it deals with DevOps, the popular aiming of shortening the system's development lifecycle and providing continuous delivery with high software quality. Except Mr. Stewart delves deeper. DevOps for NetOps and enabling DevOps for the network to enable mission transformation. Stewart goes on to say, as digital services are delivered more frequently through adoption of DevOps for software development that focuses on services or applications, gaps and weaknesses are quickly identified in the supporting hybrid cloud network infrastructure. Network operators face increasing pressure to move faster, often at the sacrifice of fundamental, scalable network architecture and security best practices, while at the same time, they're being held responsible to help mitigate risks and respond to threats. This challenge demands a cultural shift requiring a DevOps mindset inclusive with network infrastructure. For more on this topic, again, please visit our website to read it in our Cyber Magazine special HammerCon edition. Video from Mr. Stewart's presentation will be upcoming on our YouTube channel. We've got more to come after the break.
Today's network and security monitoring solutions are vulnerable to overload situations that lead to decreased visibility and undetected intrusions. Monitoring applications require hardware to keep up with real-time traffic analysis, making it complex and costly. Your security monitoring solutions may be unable to keep up during cyber attacks or traffic spikes, making intrusion more likely. A new approach is needed to increase network protection and visibility. Excelio simplifies and streamlines your network monitoring for critical security, network, and application analysis. Learn more at excelio.com.
Colonel Linda Riddell, brigade commander for the 228th Signal Brigade within the South Carolina Army National Guard, recently presented the Cyber Institutes at senior military colleges, born out of Section 1640 of the 2019 John S. McCain National Defense Authorization Act. The program was created to establish cyber institutes at institutions of higher learning for purposes of accelerating and focusing the development of foundational expertise in critical cyber operational skills for future military and civilian leaders of the armed forces and the Department of Defense, including such leaders of the reserve components. There are 6 senior military colleges that compose the institutes: Norwich, Virginia Tech, the Citadel, University of North Georgia, Virginia Military Institute, and Texas A&M. 5 of those colleges are designated NSA National Centers of Academic Excellence in Cyber Defense. Colonel Riddell stated that this is the first time the 6 senior military colleges have come together for a common goal and mission. U.S. Cybercom and the DoD CIO provide leadership and oversight of the Cyber Workforce Program. Let's listen in on Colonel Riddell speaking about their Cyber Leader Development Program.
So some of our goals as we build out this Senior Military College Cyber Institute was to, 1, develop a DoD-focused talent pathway with the senior military colleges. 2, conduct a pilot program, and that's basically what we're in right now. We're in a pilot program for capability and capacity. So when I was at the Cyber War College, the National Defense University, one of the things they put stuff all the time was capability, capability, capability. So if you guys were in my class, we would laugh about that because it's truly about capability, right? And building that capability. So this is the goal of the Senior Military College Cyber Institute. We want to employ the Cyber Leadership Development Program framework. So this framework actually started from the Army Cyber Institute. So we're kind of piggybacking off of that framework right there. One of our goals is also to prepare students for the DoD cyber workforce roles by incentives, opportunities, experiences, certifications, giving them that confidence that they need, and also communication skills and leadership. Would you find all of this in the senior military college environment? One of our other goals is to enhance the accessibility to and diversity of the DoD cyber workforce. And you'll see how diverse this group is in some of my other slides. And the last thing is we want to establish a program of record. So as we build out this cyber pilot program, what we want to do is after we build out this program, we want to take this and leverage it with the other institutions as well, other colleges to be a part of this.
Tune into our YouTube channel to learn more about what each senior military college is doing this summer for their Cyber Summer Immersion, as well as ongoing cyber activities. So that's going to do it for us this week. Thank you for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe. It's the only way to stay in sync with MilCyberSync. We'll see you next week.